Realistically, you can see the real percentage of introverts in people. Like, just look at attractive women. They have no problem because they have confidence. They have this feedback loop. And if you had that confidence that they have, you will also not be an introvert. Most of you guys are not introverts. You have been using this title as a cope because your ego can't really admit that your social skills suck, that you actually need to work on them. It's easier to say, yeah, I'm an introvert. And I did the same thing, just like you are probably doing right now. I thought I was an introvert just 5 or 6 years ago. I was a guy spending most of my time in my room. Even then I started working out, I started like improving, but I still preferred being alone. I was a guy just listening to music, being in my own world. And every time I got opportunity to talk with somebody new, like new person, I would just not talk. I would just shut up, But problem is that I was basically scared, and my ego didn't want to admit that. It's like you're scared. You don't have this brain wiring, which is like introverted. Most of you, maybe 5 or 10%. Have, and it makes sense that most of you don't have that wiring because we as humans are social animals, social creatures. We are supposed to be in tribes, we are supposed to meet new people, we're supposed to have partners, have a wife, date many like girls serially, like see who's best for you. It's all part of being a human, being a social animal. But you are hiding in your room and saying you are an introvert, you prefer being alone. And I was like that for many years. And what changed is when I finally admitted to myself that my social skills are terrible and I need to work on them. I realized I have social anxiety. Like, I knew about social anxiety, but I didn't want to admit that I have it. And what changed for me is that I started working Uber, and people would start conversations. I wouldn't even need to start conversation, like small talk. They would start it, and I would get better and better over time. I realized I can read human emotions, human sign, like those cues, that you can read on people's face what emotions they are experiencing. You can read if you need to like speak to them or you need to shut up. It's time to not talk. You are basically building your emotional intelligence, and when you build this skill, it makes it enjoyable to meet new people. It makes it really enjoyable. It makes it fun. You really want to do it more and more because this is your natural wiring, how you're supposed to be. But because of this modern world, you think you are an introvert because you didn't build that social skills muscle, that emotional intelligence, and you feel not adequate when talking to people, when meeting new people. And you should be happy to hear this from me because that means you can change, that you can transform, that you are not doomed. You're not a guy who is just supposed to be alone all the time. Being alone is very counterintuitive. In a tribe, before the modern world, before the civilization, if you were spending too much time alone, you were not in your tribe, you would die basically. So it's very counterintuitive. So yeah, it all comes down to social skills for most of the guys. And it's interesting how hot, attractive women never have this problem, how they are never introverts. Realistically, you can see the real percentage of introverts in people. Like, just look at attractive women. They have no problem because they have confidence. They have this feedback loop. And if you had that confidence that they have, you will also not be an introvert. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. See you next one.